Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Okay, please remain on your feet for our national anthem.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN, YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Brenner on site to bring you all the action from beautiful hub city of Crown Point, Indiana. Can't wait to bring you this one, as we got two teams that are undefeated in pool play so far. Both teams 1-0, and we start with Florence Navy All-Stars out of Alabama taking on the Jacksonville Beach Barracudas out of Jacksonville, Florida. So we're going not too far from each other over in the southeast part of the country today, Alabama and Florida. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineup for Florence Navy. Leading things off will be the pitcher today. That's Alex Elliott, followed by Braden Jaques. In the 3-hole, we're going to have Bentley Green, followed in the cleanup spot by Grayson Davis. Then in the 5-hole, we're going to have Aiden Hale. In the 6th spot, we will have Lane Clemens. In the 7th spot, we will have Grant Satkamp. In the 8-hole, we will have Cole Richardson. In the 9th spot, we will have Eli Van Diver. And then in the 10-hole, we've got Owen Jenkins. And that's your starting lineup for Florence Navy. Defensively, for Jacksonville Beach, Joyce in left, Perley in center, and Lowe in right. Oliver at third, Daly at short, Roberts at second, and Walls at first. And behind the plate is Myers. For the starting pitcher today for Jacksonville, which will be Gavin Barnes. And he's warming up on the bump right now as we get you set for really day 3 of action here from the Cal Ripken World Series here in the hub city of Crown Point, Indiana. Some teams have already played their second pool play game. Some of them playing both of them in one day. We had a little bit of weather on Saturday, which kind of pushed things back a little bit. We're officially back on schedule here at this Cal Ripken World Series and ready to get things going here today. We're at the A field for this one. First pitch delivered, and it's in there for a strike on Alex Elliott. So he sees the first one here. Next one skips away a little bit, so the count evens at 1. As Gavin Barnes delivers on there, and this is one of the things that we've kind of been talking about through the tournament. As you get farther along, what does it look like in terms of setting up your pitching rotation. Do you get the days off that you need? Because every so many pitches gets you so many days of rest. And not, here's a 2-1. There's a strike, so 2-2. This one on the ground to right, picked up by the second baseman, Roberts, who gets the out over at first for Jacksonville Beach.
Now batting, number 99, Braden Jaques.
So here's Jaques now at the dish, takes the first one outside for a ball. So one away here in the top of the first inning, kind of just getting things going here for the World Series. This one comes up and into center field, and making the catch out there is Proley. This will bring up Bentley Green now for Jacksonville. From Florence Navy, this one up the middle and through for a base hit, the first knock of the day for Florence Navy. So Green gets that early knock, and this will bring up Davis now.
Now batting number 19, Grayson Davis.
Grayson in that right-hander's batted box, showing bunt a little bit, but as the runner heads down to second, going to get back to first in time. It's an interesting hidden talent for this young man. He said he says he can back squat 105 pounds. Enjoys working out as a hobby. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. He's a big fan of Derrick Henry and the Philadelphia Eagles. Football season right around the corner. Eagles have been pretty good the last number of years. 2-1. Missing just outside. Runner making his way towards second base. He's going to slide, and he's going to be out. Taken out at second base. He was kind of dancing around in between the bases. And just like that, we get to the end of the inning. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Jacksonville Beach starting lineup. Leading off, it's the center fielder today, Merrick Proley. Already made a nice catch out in center field today. Their pitcher today is Gavin Barnes. He's in the number 2 spot. In the 3 spot is Griffin Myers. Cleaning up today for Jacksonville Beach will be Luke Oliver. In the 5 hole is Carson Joyce. In the 6 spot It's going to be Reese Roberts. Following him in the 7 spot, it's going to be Noah Walls. And then in the 8 hole is going to be Grayson Daly. And then in the 9 hole is Cooper Lowe. Here's the first pitch in. It's going to be low on Proley for ball 1. Pitching today for Florence Navy. Is Alex Elliott. There's a strike there, so 1-1 the count. So it checks his swing, but it gets away. It's going to be ball 2, so 2-1. Did not go around on the swing. Oh, they are going to appeal to the first base umpire, and they are going to rule it a strike. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes. Ball gets away from the catcher, but batter started to move towards the dugout, so he will be out. So first strikeout of the day for Elliott. So this brings up Gavin Barnes now, the pitcher today for Jacksonville Beach. This one off to the right side and just out of play. So with Alex Elliott on the mound here, here's the 0-1. Misses for ball 2, or I'm sorry, misses for ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. This one chopped on the ground, slow roller. Elliott picks it up, throws to first and gets the out. Market 1-3 on the putout. Interesting note about Alex Elliott here. He said he can spin a basketball on his finger pretty well. That's definitely a talent a lot of people don't have. I can't do
Now
that.
batting number 11.
I do enjoy this, though. He said his favorite foods are steak, and I can get on board with that, but then green beans with ranch. That's an interesting one. Unique combo. His favorite team is the Braves. Not sure if he had a chance to see them around here recently. So Northwest Indiana, we're about an hour away, just outside of Chicago. Braves were just in Chicago. Here's the 2-0. This one popped into right field, and giving chase at right is Richardson, who is there for the catch. So they go 1-2-3. We go to the second. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the second inning, where both pitchers so far have faced the minimum through the first inning. So we go top 2. It'll be Davis to come back to the plate. Because as he was batting, there was a throw down to second and an out at second base. So he gets to come back to the plate. So we'll go ahead and look at Grayson Davis a little bit here. I said his favorite team was the Philadelphia Eagles. Said his best advice that he's got is work hard and never let up. So we can expect he's going to put on quite a display here today. He's going to work hard, and he's not going to let up. If he's got a chance to go for 2, he's running those bases aggressively. Missing outside for ball 1 is Barnes. Here's the 1-0. That one comes in there for a strike. So Davis has been able to look at a few more pitches than everybody else just because he gets 2 plate appearances in essence. This one comes across the inside part of the plate for a strike, 1-2. We had a lot of forecast for rain today, but that has stayed away so far today. We're hoping it continues, and that does clip the helmet of Davis, so he will get his chance to head down to first base. Picked himself right back up. And thankfully all that rain kind of came overnight and wasn't too bad. So a little overcast, some clouds in the sky. Some of it's starting to break up a little bit. You can kind of see some remnants of some sun peeking through a little bit. We had that late in the afternoon yesterday. Some of the views here in Crown Point when it's a nice sunny day, just a few clouds in the sky, bright blue. There are some picturesque and postcard views that you can see here in the hub city of Crown Point as Hale digs in here. This one fouled back behind us. So 0-2 the count to Hale. Aiden Hale, number 13 on the team. Missing just outside of ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. This one on a 1-hop to short. Going to be bounced just to his left a little bit, so it's going to be an infield single for Hale. Second hit of the day for Florence Navy. So runners on first and second. Nobody out here to start this second inning. Florence Navy in a good position to get an early run across the board.
Now batting number 15, Lane Clemens.
So here comes Lane Clemens now. Digging in from the left side, takes the first pitch for a strike. In his spare time, he likes to play wiffle ball, hang out with his friends, and likes to ride 4-wheelers. This one on the ground, left side, diving stop just under the mitt of the shortstop Daly. First run comes across the board as Davis touches home plate. Never gave up on that one, made the turn around third. And just like that, Clemens with an RBI knock to bring in the first run for Florence Navy.
Now batting number 1, Grant Satkin.
So still first and second, nobody out. Here in the top of the second inning, Barnes deals the first pitch into Satkamp. Grant Satkamp. That pitch misses outside, so 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss on that one, so 2-1. We'll have to have him up here on either on the PA system or on the headset. And he said he's one of his hidden talents is freestyle rap. Okay. This one lined into left center, and he'll touch down for a hit. At second base, had to wait to make sure it didn't get hung up. And they're going to be safe at third. The throw to third was in time, but just a little offline. So it's going to be an RBI knock. And he's got some dance moves over there at first base as well to go along with that rapping freestyle ability that he's got.
Now batting number 17, Cole.
So bases loaded, nobody out after the knock from Satkamp. And now just like that, we start with a hit by pitch and then 3 straight singles. And now here comes Cole Richardson now. First pitch to him is 4-1. This one in the air off to left. Making the catch in foul territory is Oliver, so that's the first out of the inning. That's a big out for Barnes and Jacksonville Beach. If they can get out of this with only one run of damage, would be huge for them.
Eli Vandiver.
Here comes Eli Vandiver now. Looking to try to drive in a run here. This one poked to the right side, but out of play. This one into right center. This will touch down for a hit. One run is in. The throw goes to second. Wise play by the center fielder, Proley, out there to keep that at second base to try to prevent the runners from going through. But one run does come in. It's another single for Florence Navy. So playing the small ball action here. Drives in that second run. And that's not, no contact was made from Jenkins, so the ball gets away. Owen Jenkins now at the plate, so strike one to him, the number 10 hitter in this lineup. If he can get on, we'd move the lineup back to the top of the order with Elliott. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Owen Jenkins. Wants to get that lineup turned over. Foul tip into the mitt of Myers for out number 2. And this brings the top of the lineup back to Alex Elliott. This one fouled off to the right. I'll have to watch this. Oh, he just did it right there. He said every time he comes up to bat, he touches home plate like a cross. Let's keep in mind. This one in the air to center. Camping underneath and slapping the leather is Proley out there in center. He's having a good day defensively out there, already about his third opportunity to make a play. Really nice efforts there, but coming across the board for 2 runs, Florence Navy gets the early lead. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Big thanks to Pet Supplies Plus for being a presenting sponsor all week long. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. We go bottom of the second inning here between Florence Navy and Jacksonville Beach, a little Alabama-Florida rivalry. So it will be Luke Oliver to lead things off for Jacksonville Beach. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Batting from that left side. Takes that one for a strike as well. Swing and miss. Big fan of the Nolan Arenado and the St. Louis Cardinals. I can see why he's a fan of Nolan Arenado. He's also the third baseman, as he called. Strike 3 for out number 1. But if you're going to be a third baseman, you definitely want a guy like Nolan Arenado to be your role model. That's for sure.
Now batting number 42, Carson Joyce.
So here comes Carson Joyce now. This one fouled back to the screen. After a few jokes that I've made to Mike, he's not flinching anymore behind the... Nice job. You're getting better at this. I like it. 0-1 the count here to Joyce. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Comes inside, so it's going to be even at 1. Two strikeouts on the day already. As this one lined into left field, this will touch down for a hit. First hit of the day, first base runner of the day for Jacksonville Beach. He had retired the first 4 was Elliott. Joyce had something to say about it, though. Reese Roberts now at the dish. Takes that one outside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Down to first they go. Close play. Getting back in safely, though, was Joyce. So Elliott delivers the 1-1 pitch. It's high for ball 2. And again, we send a big thank you to everyone tuning into the broadcast today from wherever you may be watching, whether it's Alabama or Florida. We appreciate you tuning in. Here's a 2-1. That's in there for a strike, 2-2. Roberts wasn't a fan of that call. To be fair, I think anytime that a strike is called on you, you're never a fan of the call. There's a 2-2. This one comes in, does hit him in the back in that lower back area. And we've mentioned this on some other broadcasts, at 10 years old, there's not a whole lot of cushion or padding to cushion some of those blows. We'll take a moment and talk about if you are in the area here in Crown Point and you want to find a place to eat. One of the great places to go, one of the most popular places to go is Station 21 American Grill, as Robert's making his way down to first base. But Station 21 American Grill, from burgers and ribs to wings and fish. They open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1-minute walk away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. So they're going to give Robert a minute here as he's taking a walk around first base, but does get to first base, so toughen that one out, as most of these kids do. And they'll get a nice ovation as well. But yeah, at 10 years old, there's not a whole lot of padding there for any of these kids to soften that blow a little bit. First pitch to Noah Walls is a called strike. Two on, 1 out. That's a called strike 2 to get things started here to Walls. Joyce on second, Roberts on first. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it at the plate and kind of bounces off the helmet for Walls. We've seen that a few times here already this tournament, getting an unfortunate ricochet right back to the helmet. So from the left side here, Walls trying to do a little damage, get that tying run to the plate. This one down the left field line, but does scoot foul. Does represent the go-ahead run here at the plate. Checking to see anybody on tuning in on Facebook. If you are tuned in and you want to give a shout out to anybody here on the field, let us know. We'll try to pass those along. This one lined to the shortstop. Over to first. This one gets away, and now the runners will advance. Here comes a run to the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. Safe at the plate is Joyce. So Walls is out. There was the line to short. They tried to pick off the runner at first base. And an error on the shortstop is going to allow the run to come around to score. So it's 2-1 with a runner on second base here. as Grayson Daly now comes to the plate. That's going to be a strike. So yesterday, pretty much all the games that we had here from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., pretty much all the games we had, I will say whoever scored first on this field never gave up the lead after scoring first. There were ties, but never relinquished that lead. So that's what Florence Navy can hold their hats to right now, but Jacksonville Beach might want to change the trend here today with a chance to tie with a runner in scoring position. There are 2 outs in the inning, but that runner at second base, that's Roberts. And the count 1-2 here on Daly. I'll have to keep the lineup moving. Here's the 1-2. This one on the ground right side. It'll be foul, though. That one missing just outside. Here's a 2-2. This one comes over the head. That'll be a full count now. Got a few people checking in over on the YouTube stream. Got a lot of Florence Navy fans out there. And that's going to be a walk. So now 2 on again here with 2 outs. And this will bring up Cooper Lowe.
Now batting number 33, Cooper Lowe.
Glad you guys are tuning in from Alabama. First pitch, this one popped in the air right side. It's going to be Davis there for the catch to end the threat as the sun beginning to peek its way through here in the Hub City. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We're going to the top of the third here with Florence Navy leading it 2-1. I know we're getting a lot of Florence Navy love on our YouTube page. Appreciate you guys tuning in from Alabama. It's almost afternoon there. Still a little bit in the late morning here in Crown Point, Indiana. It's one of the cool things about this tournament. We are so thrilled to bring this coverage to you because we know some of you can't travel for whatever the reason may be, work or whatever the case may be, but we're thrilled to bring you this coverage and showcasing the talents of these young men that have put a lot of work in this summer and years before that, and all of you tuned in, the families and everything. Without your help, these kids wouldn't be here today, so thank you for all your efforts as well. So leading things off here in the third, this one on the ground to second base. This was Jaques. Ground out to the second baseman. It's Roberts over there to start things up here in the third.
00 Bentley.
So here comes Bentley Green now. Green got a single his last time up. He got the first knock of the day for Florence Navy in that first inning. Takes ball one here. This one hit up the middle, and this will scoot through for a leadoff single, or for a one-out single, excuse me. So he's got 2 hits already to start the day.
Now batting number 19.
And this brings up Grayson Davis. So, Todd, if you're tuned in still, here comes Grayson Davis. That pitch is a strike to Grayson Davis. That's on the outside part of the plate for a strike as well. Whitney chimes in that they're on the same time. Well, I'm going to respectfully disagree. Well, maybe. I don't know. There's part of it. You guys are on the Eastern time zone, yes? This one fouled away at the plate. It's an 0-2 that's missing for ball one. Oh, we got a Jacksonville Beach fan in the house. Welcome. 1-2. That one missing just outside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, Alabama on Central Time Zone. Excuse me, that's called strike 3. I was unaware of that. Apologies. So I do not respectfully disagree. I respectfully agree now. Thank you for that update. That's new information to me. Yeah, so here in Northwest Indiana, we're kind of the weird part of the rest of the state where we're actually on Central Time compared to the rest of the state on Eastern Time Zone. We're also on Chicago television and not really a part of the rest of the state of Indiana in a lot of ways. So we got Hale up here now. Throw down to first. This one skips away from the first baseman Walls, but not going anywhere just yet is Green. As that sun has begun to peek out a little bit. May not be showing so much through the camera a little bit, but that sun is peeking out, and it's definitely feeling nice. This one on the right side. Picked up and stopped at second base by Roberts. Doing a good job keeping it in front of him, though. Wished he could have come up with that one, but keeping it in front of him was key because if that had rolled out into the outfield, we would have seen a runner on third base, which would have changed the complexion of this at bat here. So keeping that in front of him was ideal on that single. So runners on first and second with 2 outs in the inning, and this will bring up Lane Clemens, who takes the first pitch for a strike. Very nice. We got grandparents tuning in. Thanks for joining us today. We're happy to bring you this coverage. Know how important this can be for a lot of people who are unable to come up here to Northwest Indiana. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one on the ground, left side. Picked up by the shortstop. They throw to third, and that's going to be in time for the force play. So they go 6-5 on the play over at third base, just how you typically draw it up. That's the pretty typical 6-5 play there. So we go to the bottom of the third. It is 2-1 Florence Central. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Just as a reminder that coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. Pitching change here for Florence Navy. We'll have just a quick little change as Elliott will now go to first base and Davis will be pitching on the mound now. Started giving Florence Navy some love, so some of the Jacksonville Beach crowd's got to chime in. Welcome. And go number 11, that's Myers. He put a charge into one into right field earlier. Really glad you guys are tuned in. We appreciate it. We'll have coverage all week long of all the games here for this Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We got pool play the rest of the day today and then pool play tomorrow as well. Both these teams here on the field are 1-0 in pool play so far. So one's going to go to 2-0 today. The other one's unfortunately going to get their first loss. We got a 2-1 game now. It's tight right now. And again, if you're unfamiliar with the rules, we only play 6 innings of regulation. So sometimes getting those runs early can be pivotal. I think we were waiting for Davis to maybe get another mid or something. Yeah, maybe changing his cleat or something because he was worried about that landing. I know one of the coaches was checking out the landing spot maybe. Got a Grayson Davis fan. He's on the bump now for Florence Navy. Yeah, over the course of this week, we've had obviously teams from all around the country that have come here to Crown Point, Indiana, and it's just amazing to watch. I'm an Olympics junkie personally, so I love watching when all the athletes from all the different countries come together and like the Parade of Nations at the opening ceremonies. We had something very similar to that opening ceremonies on Friday. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, we've got that over on our pages, our social media pages. You can check that out, our coverage. Jack Thiel and I were there for that. And then playing a Australian national anthem is always cool at an event because we don't, typically hear that one here. As Pearlie will lead things off for Jacksonville Beach. Davis comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Deborah, I don't know if professional is the right word here, but appreciate your compliment there, and glad you guys get to watch from home as well. This one chopped right back to Davis. No fear in his eyes there as he makes that throw over to first base.
Now batting number 23.
So this will bring up Gavin Barnes now, the number 2 hitter in the lineup for Jacksonville Beach. First pitch missing for ball 1. I'm going to go with, based on your guys' comments on our YouTube page here, I'm good to just call them Florence and Beach. Is that fair? That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Starting to get that cloud cover back here in Crown Point. It's crazy here, and I'm sure it's just like this everywhere in the country. Is this one lined down the first base line and picked up by the first baseman Elliott now, who was on the bump and then switched here to start this inning. Gets that roller right to him and makes the play.
Now batting number 11, Griffin Myers.
We go through some pretty crazy weather changes here in Northwest Indy every once in a while. If you were to look at the forecast all last week, there was no rain in the forecast for this week, and then all of a sudden, bam, here it is. Griffin Myers at the plate here. Want to know the count on him. Davis delivers, swing and a miss. Trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third for Jacksonville. This one on the third base side, right down the line. That's a fair ball across the diamond. Not going to be in time. It's going to get away from the first baseman. Real tough throw over there from third base. So getting that infield single. Myers getting that base. Trying to get a two-out rally going here for Beach.
Now batting number 4, Luke Oliver.
Luke Oliver now from the left side of the plate. Having a quick conversation here. Make sure you stay with us after the game. We'll have a couple of awards to hand out. 3, in fact. We'll have the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We'll have the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, and then our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. First pitch into Oliver, misses for ball 1. We got a flow battle here. The 1-0 pitch, missing just up and out, trying to do a little back pick there. But gets back in time. It's a new popular craze amongst baseball players is the flow. I'm loving it. I forget, I think it was for Kingsburg. This one lined down the left field line. This will touch down in fair territory. So that's another single. So 2 outs and then back-to-back singles for Beach.
Now batting number 42, Carson Joyce.
Deborah letting us know that there's thunderstorms in Lexington. Well, they can stay there. Keep them in Lexington. We don't want them up here. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the third. Davis getting a little wild with the throw there. They throw down to third. Not going to be in time, though, on the throw. But, man, the left field and the shortstop getting into that position to back up the throw perfectly. So both runners advance on the wild pitch. This one called a strike. It's Carson Joyce trying to drive in that tying run if he can. This one out to right field. This will be caught. What a play. Jenkins at second base, catching the pop-up there in shallow right. Very nice play. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the fourth inning. I'm going to ask Zach, do we have a replay of that catch at second base? Yeah. Get a little region replay here for you to check that. Nope, we don't have it. Okay, well, we'll tune that in. We'll get that a little bit later on, hopefully. Get you to check that one out. That might be you never know, a game-saving type of play. Could be a candidate for that IKORCC play of the game. Out there at second base. Barnes still out there to pitch for Jax Beach.
Leading off the top of the fourth,
Here comes Satkamp now to lead things off here in the fourth inning for Florence. Brent Satkamp got a single his last time up. Takes the first pitch for ball one. This one on the ground left side. This will be an infield hit to get things started here in the fourth for Florence. So back-to-back singles for Satkamp. Nice piece of hitting there. Daly doing a good job, mentioned earlier, keeping that ball in front of him, because if it gets out to the outfield, you never know. These runners are pretty aggressive here so far this tournament, making that stretch to second potentially. Showing bunt, putting this one down. Richardson lays it down nicely, gets the out at first, though, on the 2-3 put out, but that is
now batting number 9.
It's a productive out, sacrifice. So gets that runner in scoring position here, as Van Diver now will check in. This one popped in the air off to the left. So 0-1 the count here on Van Diver. This one popped in the air this time just over the screen here to our right. Walls gave a good chase at it, though. Wasn't going to come up with that one. So 0-2 the count here with 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. Getting late in this one. Missing for ball 2. Runner gets that little lead off a second. Here's the 1-2. That one just misses. Oh, Barnes wanted that one. I'm loving the emotions of these kids over the course of this week. Here's a 2-2. This one, a bloop shot into right, but there to make the catch is low. Nice play out there in right. Also loving this. Florence Navy has looks like they have a bat boy over there. Maybe one of the siblings of one of the players or something over there, or a coach's kid or something. It's Jenkins here at the plate. There's the 0-1. Missing just outside. Barnes really wanting that one. I want all of them too, trust me, when I was pitching. Here's the 1-1. This one popped into shallow right. Just coming up with it short. Here's a play to the plate. A couple of bounces, but a run is going to come across the board. What an effort, though, by Lowe in right. Diving, just missing it. What an effort, though. Have to applaud that effort. Man, oh, man, out there in right. So it's going to be an RBI double for Jenkins. Brings across an important third run here in this game. And And we're going to have the coach go out and chat with his pitcher, maybe make a pitching change, and we're going to have a defensive change here for pitching change here. So we're going to step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. After the pitching change, we have Proley coming in from center field. Now Barnes goes out to center. Oh, Jasper Davis is the young man retrieving the bats. Thank you very much. I was getting nervous about that I had my defenses wrong there for a second. I don't want to get anybody's name wrong here. Here's the 1-0 here to Elliott, who now plays first base for Florence Navy. Thank you very much for letting me know. Very cool. I haven't seen too many teams with bat boys on their team. This one popped in the air off to the right. This will get out of play. Here's 2-1. Comes just inside on Elliott here, so 3 balls and a strike. Runner on second, 2 outs. Very important insurance run has come across the board. Elliott would like to send another one out there. Did go around on the swing, says the home plate umpire, so the count has run full. Here's a payoff pitch. This one on the ground to the shortstop. Over to first and in time. What a nice play. Daly to Walls to get that final out of the inning. So it's 3-1 in favor of Florence. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like health care and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Just as a reminder, coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus.com/Crown point. Checking over on the Facebook page, we got fans for Florence and Jacksonville Beach chiming in. Checking all the way out from California. Good morning over there. Glad you're tuned in. Happy to have you. This one called a strike, so quickly 0-2 here on Reese Roberts. Wasn't thrilled with that call, but he'll dive back in here and try to get one here on the 0-2 pitch. This one chopped on the ground. Davis going to pick this one up and throw over to Elliott for out number 1. Now let's bring up Noah Walls now here. Bottom of the 4th inning here from the Hub City, Crown Point, Indiana, Jerry Ross Park. First pitch in there for a strike on Walls. It's kind of, we're not able to bring it to you on our video stream here, but one of the really cool things that they've done here at Jerry Ross Park, and I know this had to have taken quite a bit of time to do, but they have photos of all the players on posters basically that are all around the ballpark on the outskirts a little bit as you walk in. If you walk around this entire outfield wall on the other side, has posters of all the players and batting stances and, you know, fun poses, if you will, like media day type of poses. So really cool thing that they have here at Jerry Ross Park to see all the players. And they're not mixed up. They're not broken up by, you know, clusters of teams. They are scattered all over the place. And what's fun about it is you're walking in every morning, as this one fouled away. As you're walking in, you're kind of seeing, like, where, I mean, you're really looking at all the different states. If you're one of those people that likes to look at or see different license plates, like as you're driving or something, just drive through the parking lot here. You see literally almost every state represented via license plate. And we've talked about that on the broadcasts as well, trying to figure out how people may have gotten here. Did they fly or did they drive? We put good money on the fact that the team from Australia did not drive here, nor Hawaii. Yeah, I don't think they drove. If they did, I want to know what technology they found that we haven't found here in Indiana yet. It's a 2-2. Missing just outside, so Walls runs it full here. You can tell as he backed away from that, he had a little smirk on his face. He was happy with that call. Here's a 3-2. Got a piece of it, so he'll stay alive here. Protecting at the plate. Payoff pitch. Missing outside, so it's going to be a one-out walk here in the bottom of the 4th. And if you're Jacksonville Beach, need your base runners as the tying run now comes up to the plate. This brings up Daly now, who took a walk his last time up. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind taking a walk right here again to try to get on base. This one bunted in the air and caught by the catcher, Hale. So that creates the second out here of the inning.
Now batting number 33, Cooper Lowe.
Now you got Cooper Lowe coming up here. Davis steals the first one. He fouls that one off to the right. Do have the lights on here at Field A. Well, the sun has poked out at times. Still have some overcast skies, so just in case. Davis awaits a sign. He has it. He kicks and fires from the windup. Missing for ball 1. Cooper Lowe at the dish. Big fan of sushi. And so far, I've been looking through all these bios they have here on the Babe Ruth World Series website. A lot of these kids like math. I'm shocked. It's fun when you know what you're doing. The 2-1, yeah, that's a good point. This one lined into left center. This will touch down for a hit and roll for a little while. It's going to be a double as the throw comes to the plate. Big hit here for Cooper Lowe. Gets the runners in scoring position with 2 out. So all the way to second base for Cooper Lowe, and then Walls making his way to third base. And late in the game like this, you got to be a little bit aggressive in terms of the base running. We got time called here as one of the coaches from Florence is going to go out and have a chat with his pitcher just to kind of, get his mind right here, saying, hey, we got 2 outs. Let's get out of this inning. Maybe talk about some pitch selections that they want to give. Don't forget, we will have awards to hand out at the end of this one. We've got the Growl Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. We've got our Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC, and our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. We kind of give that to the gritty player out here today. Maybe not the one with the best box score, but someone who's kind of done those little intangibles. First pitch, this one lined out into right and caught in right by Richardson. Really nice play out there. So the threat is over for Florence, and we go to the 5th. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Happy to have all of you tuned in from wherever you may be tuned in from. I know we're going all the way from East Coast to West Coast today. We got 2 teams from the Southeast battling it out here. So we go to the top of the 5th. Florence leading it 3-1. Would like to tack on a few more runs here. Brady Jaques will dig in here. He's had a couple of hard hits, but right at some of the defenders. He's put a charge into one. He's sporting the 1 batting glove look here today. Seen a few kids do that. I thought they were going out golfing instead of playing baseball, but hey, whatever works. This one rocketed out to right, giving chase, and can't come up with it in right. And he's making that big turnaround first and into second with a leadoff double to get things started in the 5th. I said he's hit a couple of hard ones throughout the game so far, but right at defenders, and shows off his dancing skills and gets all the way to second base. I believe they're getting that from the is that from the Dodgers now that do like the fun little wave and shaking of the hips? Is that what I think that the Dodgers are doing that now. Mike DeWan trying to do that move up here. He's worried about breaking a hip though. Mike DeWan doing our camera today, doing a great job, and Zach Miller working the production. This one on the ground, left side, picked up by the shortstop. Keeps it in front of him. Can't make the play, though, so it's a single for Green. And here comes Davis now. Hit by a pitch in the second. Struck out looking in the third Like to do some damage here with 2 outs, nobody on. I'm sorry, with no outs, 2 on. Just invert that. Broly still out there pitching for Jacksonville Beach. The 1 out, or the 1-0. That's called a strike, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Broly delivers the 1-1. Davis pops it up right side, giving chase at first, and in foul territory is Walls making the play.
Now batting number 13, Hale.
So 2 on, 1 out here in the 5th. Looking to tack on some runs with their 3-1 lead here. First pitch into Hale is upstairs for ball 1. Again, we're doing pool play here at the World Series. The top 2 teams in pool play will advance to the World Series bracket. So that's the World Series bracket. Top 2 teams in each pool advance to the World Series bracket. This one chopped on the ground, left side. Third baseman will step on the cushion to get the force out at third. That's Oliver over there. So it's the fielder's choice for Hale. Moves the runner over to second, though.
Lane Clemens.
They got that lead runner at third. Clemens digs here now. It's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Takes the first one upstairs for a ball. It's the extra hitter in the lineup today from that left side. Here's the 1-0 from Proly. This is upstairs, so 2 balls, no strikes. So the important thing for Proly here is that he knows he's got 2 outs. His defense has got his back behind him. I think for Florence, though, they got 2 on. That one comes upstairs, and they're a pitch away from getting the bases loaded here. They have a base open. Once teams are in their respective brackets, they will reseed teams 1 through 12 in the World Series bracket, as Clemens will head down to first via the base on balls. So bases loaded here with 2 outs. And we'll start having those elimination games starting on Wednesday this week. So as we'll have a pinch runner here at first base, and it'll be John Rochester to run at first base. That sun's starting to peek out again here in the Hub City. As we got Sat Camp coming up here, trying to drive in a run with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and got time is over at third. It is Green looking to retie those shoes. Got safety first, folks. Safety first. Can't have anybody running with loose shoelaces. First pitch into Sat Camp, misses outside for a ball. So we'll have some of those, we'll have all those elimination games. We'll have all the way through the championship game here on the Region Sports Network the rest of the week. This one lined right to the first baseman, Walls, to end the inning here in the 5th. We go bottom 5. Time is running out for Jacksonville Beach. Need to get 2 to tie it here. We play 6 in regulation. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher on the mound for Florence is number 31, John Rochester. He came into pitch run, so he'll just insert himself onto the pitcher's mound. Davis goes to third. With Elliott still over there at first base. Did not see where Jaques may have went. Let's see, number 99. I'm going to ask Mike, can you try to find 99 on the field for me? Look to the camera as Rochester warms up on the mound. All right, just trying to figure out all the defensive changes here. Trying to make sure we get all that correct for you here. But Jacksonville Beach coming up here in the bottom of the fifth. So they got the fifth and the sixth to try to get those 2 runs and for them, hopefully more, to try to get this victory because those records in pool play are so important. The top 2 get to advance onto the World Series bracket. First pitch into Barnes here is called a strike. Rochester deals the 0-1. This one lays down the right field line, but just foul. Really nice piece of opposite field hitting there, hitting it on the end of the bat, trying to get those hands on the inside. So we got Davis at third, Elliott at first. I believe Jaques was lifted at third. Pitch missing outside, so 1-2 the count. Now you can tell the wind has picked up a little bit, kind of seeing it flow through the jersey of Rochester there. As the sun peeks through, here's the 1-2. On the ground, right side. Jenkins over to pick that one up and gets the out at first. So 4-3 on the putout.
Now batting number 11, Griffin Myers.
As Myers digs in here with 1 away. Rochester deals it right on the turf there, so ball 1. It's the 1-0. Left side, Davis picks it up, throws over to first. Davis with a good arm over there. So 5-3 on the putout. Here comes Oliver.
Now batting number 4, Luke Oliver.
Got a single his last time up. Like to start a little 2-out rally here. On the outside part of the plate for a strike. And the 0-1. This one poked the opposite way. Davis with a diving catch at third base. Oh, my. What a play by Davis over there at third base. Can't do it any better than that. Grayson Davis having himself quite a ball game today. We go to the 6th with Florence leading at 3-1. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Let's take a look at a Region Sports replay here. This play by Davis to end the inning from Oliver. Lined and caught. What a play by Davis. That is flow-on-flow crime right there. What a nice play. It might be a candidate for our IKORCC play of the game for sure. So leading things off here for Florence, Richardson up there now. 1-1 the count on him after that foul ball. Broly delivers the 1-1. This one on the ground right side. Roberts is there to make the catch, or to make the play. So one out here in the 6th. Team goes, gives his pitcher a pat on the back as Van Diver will dig in here. He had a single in his first, an RBI single in his first at bat here. This one lifted off to the right and out of play. Make sure we give you those award winners right at the conclusion of this one here today. Just a bit over the top, so 1-1 the count here. We'll have time called and make sure that baseball isn't too scuffed, as we do have a brick wall behind for the backstop. So Broly with the new baseball, 1-1. Get lifted off to the right, out of play. Got a lot happening on that right side there. We got umpires, we got we got first baseman, we got coaches, we got on-deck hitters, we got photographers. A lot going on over there. So 1-2. This one popped up. Trying to get it behind the plate. Giving really good chase as Myers back there, but not sure if anyone in the stands was able to catch that. If we were over at the Bananas game, that would have been an out if it was caught. We don't play by those rules here. I do say, though, if a catcher is able to catch it off the ricochet from the screen, it should be an out. Down on strikes is Van Diver. And let's bring up Jenkins now. An RBI double his last at bat. Took a nice rocket down to the outfield.
Owen Jenkins.
Also made that real aggressive turn around the bases here in that 4th inning. Top of the 6th. Final inning of regulation. Jacksonville Beach trails by 2 runs. They'll have the bottom of the inning to try and get those at least those 2 runs to tie it. We've seen walk-offs here already this weekend. Flood City had one. 1-1 the count here on Jenkins. Misses just inside. They're going to check for an appeal, but they didn't, or they're going to ask to close the gate over there. I saw the umpire pointing to first. I thought they were going to do an appeal, but really wasn't much of a check swing there. Here's a 2-1. Misses for ball 3. Our executive producer in the house, Chris Ramirez. Here's 3-1. Misses for ball 4, so a 2-out walk. These are always recipes for disaster, but
Now batting number 7.
Jacksonville Beach going to try to shut the door if they can. Having a chat with his coach. Appreciate all you guys tuned in on Facebook, cheering on your two teams down in the southeastern part of the United States. Which I did learn something new today. I didn't realize Alabama was on Central Time Zone. That was new to me. This one up the middle and through for a base hit. Over to second goes Jenkins, so Elliott comes up with a base hit. He's 1 for 4 today.
Now batting number 99, Braden Jaquiz.
Here comes Jaquiz. Fouls that one off the screen. Now see, if the catcher had dove and caught that, I think that should be an out. I'm just saying. That's some athletic ability right there, Mike. So 1-1 the count here. Big RBI or big double last inning for Jaquiz as we got time called here. Wants to drive in an insurance run if they can is Florence. This one up the middle. This will get through for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. Here comes the throw to the plate. It will not be in time. There's the insurance run. Throw to third, not in time. Runners move up. It's second and third with 2 outs. So an RBI, we're going to call it a single, then advance into second on the throw home. But Jenkins able to score on the play, and this is where, if you're Jacksonville Beach, you're saying, okay, we got the 2 outs. Let's get what we allowed 1 run. Let's get our minds right here. Let's get this defense going. We're going to get this out here, and then we're going to score in the bottom part of the inning. Green has had himself a pretty good day today from that left side. 3 for 3, all 3 singles. A couple of doubles sprinkled in here, but it's a lot of fall ball or small ball here for Florence so far today. So 1-0 the count here on Green. This one rocketed and caught at second base. Another line drive, and that's exactly what Jacksonville needed to get out of the inning. What a play on the line drive. Zach, do we have that on replay? We do. Let's go ahead and take a look at the region replay real quick before we head out for the inning, before we go to the bottom of the 6th. What a lining catch there at second base. Roberts with a great job. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Last efforts here for Jacksonville to keep the game alive. We only have 6 innings of regulation here in the Cal Ripken World Series. This one on the ground, left side, picked up by Davis to throw across, gets him in time. Davis has been doing a little bit of everything so far today. Having himself a really nice day over there at third base. He was at first base to start the game. He pitched a little bit. And he's making some defensive gems for sure. That one's in there for a strike on Roberts. Looking over at the abilities of some of these players here to figure out who our award winners are going to be today. A lot of candidates for all of our awards. You guys are having really nice days offensively. You guys are having really good games defensively as well. I don't know if we're having a conversation, umpire and some of the fans over in the stands. This one gets over. Seems to be in good spirit conversation over there, though. 1-2. This one out to right and caught by Elliott at first. Again, we're talking about great defense. We've been seeing that really all weekend long so far. And the thing that is intriguing, not only these kids getting in position to make the great plays, but even those little intangibles of backing up throws. I mentioned it earlier, a shortstop and left fielder coming in to check a throw at third base or something like that, just to make sure it doesn't get away or get too far so a runner can advance or score. Just those little things that I'm so inspired to watch at this age that they're doing. It doesn't feel robotic, like, oh, I have to go here. It seems very, like it's just natural, like they're reading the game very well, and that's great to see around all. And it's not just these two teams; it's been the teams I've been watching all weekend long so far. Here's a 1-1, fouled off by Walls. Took a walk his last time. We'd like to start a little 2-out rally here for Jacksonville Beach. Both these teams 1-0 in pool play. Someone trying to get their second win. Here's a 1-2. This one lined into center and giving chase and making the catch, and that will end the ball game. Florence comes away with the 4-1 victory. Really nice game here on Field A to start the day between Florence and Jacksonville Beach. Jacksonville Beach hit the ball pretty darn hard a good chunk of the day. Just right at some of the defenders, and just great plays by Florence. We're going to see a handshake line. It looks like Jacksonville has some nice gifts to give Florence. One of the teams from the team from Hawaii, the Westside Bombers, they actually will do something really cool. They actually will line up on the opposing line, and they will give a hat tilt to the opposing fans, and then they do it for their fans as well. Pretty darn cool. It looks like Jacksonville giving a bag of goodies or something to Florence, and nice handshakes and pats in the back, and coaches respecting each other. That's been the really cool thing about this whole tournament so far is everyone's been so accommodating with one another and respectful to one another. And, if somebody hits someone with a pitch, they go and give them a mitt bump or something, or, just picking each other up and, hat nods and everything. So let's go ahead and name our award winners today. We got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They are the insurance superheroes. We're going to go to Florence Navy with this one. Got to give it to Grayson Davis, our superhero of the game. Had a really good game defensively, making some diving plays and pitching as well, kind of helping shut the door, making really strong throws from third to first to kind of end that game, and in the fifth inning as well. So really good game overall by Grayson Davis here today. So he's our superhero of the game. Take a look at the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC. Learn more at IKORCC.com. We're going to go to the bottom of the fifth inning. There was the line drive diving catch by Davis down the third base line to end that fifth inning, I should say. Really on the dive to his left to make that play. Again, really nice day for Davis. And now our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. And kind of looking around here, just checking the box score, see who kind of did those nitty-gritty plays out there. We had a couple nice plays. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with Proley today. Merrick Proley having a good day. He had a good day in center field, had a couple nice catches out in center, then going on the bump and in relief and having a really nice day out in center and then on the mound as well. So Merrick Proley is going to be your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Video coordinator is Claude Martinez. Our game producer today is Zach Miller, and on video was Mike Dewan. Gentlemen, you guys have been doing a great job. Folks, I'm going to do it every game. I don't care. I have to give a head nod to these guys and a hat tip because, they have been here all day, every day. They're here at 8-something in the morning all the way till, Zach, you were here till what, 11 o'clock at night last night, something like that or so, almost 10:30. So, they are putting in all the hours to make sure that you guys are getting to see everything that we're doing. I'm just providing, I'm just a random guy talking here, but they're doing all the really hard nitty-gritty work. So, guys, thank you very much for all you're doing. Big thanks to all the admin here for this World Series that have been taking care of us all weekend long so far and will continue to take care of us. Big thanks to Chad Jenkins and Ronnie Walls, the head coaches for the teams respectively, for all their efforts in helping us get everything we needed for the game. And, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much for tuning in from all across the country and sometimes all around the world. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Please continue to tune in all week long. We have plenty of coverage here from the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. You've been watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.